Hi there, it's Roger V, and we're going to show you how to set up your email for your account. So at the end of this, you're going to have your name at yourdomain.com, and you'll also be able to set up sales at yourdomain.com or info or recruiting, all of those kinds of things. You're also going to have analytics, and the analytics helps you install the email faster. So we're going to do both at once. It's really easy, and everything on the server side has already been done for you. In addition, I want you to take action with this and actually open new tabs and pause this video and do it as you go, because if you do it, then it'll only take about 10 minutes, and then you'll be done, and you only have to do it once and set it up, and it's really powerful. So why use analytics? Analytics, what it will do for you is show you who and how many people are using your website. You'll be able to see all sorts of wonderful information, like what pages did they see, what pages are most popular, what pages are least popular, what pages are turning people off, all sorts of really powerful information that you need to have at your disposal. And you don't really have to learn anything, meaning it can be as powerful or as simple as you want, and the question is just how far do you want to dive in. Okay, now the good news about this is it's pretty simple. Truth be told, there are companies that charge for setup. It doesn't need to be that complicated because we've honed exactly specifically what those steps are. And if you do it with these 4 steps that I have outlined here, then it's pretty simple and you'll be done in just minutes. Okay, so step 1, sign up for Gmail if you don't already have an account. If you have a Gmail account, and Gmail is free, it's really powerful, it's free, there's no reason to not have one, just even if nothing else is a backup. Anyway, you need to have a Gmail account for this to work. So if you don't have one, please pause this video right now, go to gmail.com, just go to gmail.com, sign up for it, and make note of your login and your password. Note that down so that you have it handy. You're going to need that in a minute. So pause the video now and do that. Okay, so if you're continuing to watch, I'll assume you either have a brand new Gmail account or you'll already have one and you've got it handy. The steps are going to be to sign up. The next step is going to be to sign up and install Google Analytics tracking. And the reason we need to do that before we do the deal with the email is because it's going to use the analytics code to verify you own the domain. So just bear with me and do it this way. I'm trying to save you some hassle. So go to google.com/analytics, just like this, and click on Access Analytics. It's going to ask me to sign in. I'm doing this on a client's behalf. Okay, it's going to tell me I don't have it. Great. So I'm going to sign up. Put in your domain. I always put in the client's name here. And the reason for that is you can have multiple website URLs tied to a specific account name. You might have different projects. You can call it whatever you want. Okay, we're going to create a new account. All right. When that happens, it's going to give us this little bit of code. All we want and all we care about is this number right there. So you're going to copy that number. You're then going to go to your control panel. So this is the website that I'm working on. I'm going to go to the control panel and go to settings. Down here and go to settings. I'm going to go to Google Analytics. I'm going to change this to enabled. I had already done it here. I'm going to paste that code in right there. Scroll to the very bottom, click Save All Changes. I now go back to this page, scroll to the bottom, save and finish. Okay, great. So we're good to go here. This is exactly how it should look. Alright, now this part, step 1 is done. It'll take 24 hours for the reporting to start showing up. So tomorrow this little status will disappear, and you'll start to see little graphs and charts that show you how many people are actually getting to your website. Go to Google Analytics Dashboard under Settings. So drop this in here and just drop in your password, click Login. Drop in your domain here and just click Save All Changes. If you want to track what are called goals, then you can do that, and you could put in like opt-in or sale made, whatever the case is. For most of our clients, they're in the business of lead generation, so this would be tied to your thank you page for a contact made. So you could just put in opt-in, but I'm not going to do. In her case, she's just supporting an offline business, so don't really need it. And what will happen is on the dashboard of the website, you will then see a graph. Right now, nothing's going to show up because there's no data in it yet, so you just see a blank line. But what will happen is you'll see a bunch of arcs and how many visitors and stuff like that. Your bounce rate is how many people. Anyway, you get the point. Okay. So now let's get back to Google Apps. For this, we're going to actually need to sign out. So we're going to sign out here. It's going to prompt us to sign out if you don't. And what we're going to do here is just click on this page and then go to get started. You're going to type in, Project BMI is already set up, so I'm going to use just other domain. Anyway, type in your domain. Type in your domain name. Now this part is key. When you sign up for this field, make sure to use the same email address, same Gmail. Make sure and use the same Gmail, okay? Can't make that clear enough. This address needs to be that same Gmail as whatever you just used for Google Analytics. Okay, you're going to get through a permission. I'm not going to finish this up, but go ahead and click this. Click no, pick out your company size, etc., stuff like that. You're going to then get to a permission page. Just click agree. You are then going to, once you get through that, you're going to get through a verification page, and this is where you get the payoff of using your Google Analytics. You're just going to click this, and this is exactly why you have to use the same Gmail account. You could also use this. It's going to take a while, but if you needed to, if you have any problems for whatever reason, just click add a meta tag, copy this code here, then you go to Swift CMS, go to the very bottom, click on General Settings, open up this section, and that's where you paste the actual code. Okay, so simply by pasting that code here, it's going to generate exactly the code you need right here. Right? See how that lines up? And you're just going to click verify. Now it may take a while. Google's spider has to go to your website and then find it. So it says not active. That's just because it hasn't verified yet. You then want to activate the email. This is already done for you. You don't have to do anything. Just click I've completed these steps. Okay? It says they're checking the MX records. Don't worry about that. This will happen. It'll sort itself out. Next, if you want to, you can also update. You can enable calendar, documents, and chat for you just simply by clicking on that. Next, let me show you how to go and add some users. So what you're going to want to do is click on Organizations and Users at the top. You're going to create a new user, and then what you want to do is add a nickname. So if we wanted to, in this case, add sales, right? And we just hit Save Changes down here at the bottom. You could add info, recruiting, whatever. If you want to actually add some users, then you just come back here to Organizations and Users. Click on the domain. Click Create New User, and you can just set that up for everybody. Generally speaking, what I recommend is setting up the humans with an actual account, and then maybe one account if you know you're going to have to share it, for example, with us with marketing. You might want to create a marketing account. That way we can set up things on your behalf and share that account with you. So in that case, what we'll do is we'll set up marketing, and we'll just give it a password like Mad Money. Whoops. Sorry, I want to give it an email address of marketing and then password of Mad Money, which is junk. That's not actually going to work, so don't bother trying to log that in. All right, so you verify that, click set that up. All right, that should, from now you should have emails that'll be working, and in order to access that, what you do is you just go to mail.yourdomain.com. That's just simply because this says not found because it hasn't verified yet. As soon as the verification works, in a couple hours this will be working. Thanks for watching, and if you have any issues, let us know through the support system. Thanks.